Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Kumar Saurabh from Present Automation again. We are here with the third episode of our series, that is creating a Rasa bot. Till now we have covered creating the mood bot initially using Rasa init command, that is this one. Then in the second video we created our own bot with basic intents, basic entities and how to create slots and other things, and talked with our bot using Rasa shell and Rasa X. Before we move further into creating something unique, that is fetching some APIs using actions.py file of Rasa, I would like to mention a few things. Since we know that the stage of the current thing is like this, we have a NLU data here, and according to NLU data, we have created these stories, and we have documented the intents and the stories documents and others into these templates that has been changed and into the new version as responses. We will keep telling you these changes that has happened into the Rasa over the versions released during our training sessions. This actions.py file contains like utter greet, utter question, utter answer, utter goodbye, utter I am bot. The intents are already mentioned in NLU file. Now you must be thinking that what is this? This I am looking for data science and documents. This data science has been done in a bracket, and this documents is a new thing that is there. Now if you look closely, you will see that this document is mentioned as entities in the domain file. Now what these entities are, and what hope you have heard of slots, what the slots are, and how can we fetch these things, how can we connect these two things together. As you all know that I have already created a bot, so I will be copying the data again from that file. But before going any further, let's point out something that I have clearly seen over the past few days. People are questioning me over the forums, and people are questioning me over the LinkedIn about various questions. Those who are already ahead of their time and already know this kind of thing, like I want to install Rasa, not Rasa X, using Docker Compose uh, on a VM instance, or they want to know how to fetch these APIs or any kind of such questions. Now, to mention these one things, I would like to mention one particular thing to you guys, that you can connect with me on this Rasa forum. The link is here in the document itself, that forum.rasa.com. Then not only you can ask me, but all the active people who are in the Rasa community, you can put the question, you can tag me with the name of Athena Saurav. This is what my name is over the Rasa forums, and there I will reply as from Present Automation with all your questions that I could answer with, like using creating a UI, or how can you do the post and fetch command if you are having issue with using the custom commands, or you are having issue with Rasa init functions over the VM instances, like some questions that are not easily found or not easily tutored over the Rasa masterclass also. Although I will be covering these in the entire series, but the videos I take a lot of time to create that, and I usually not a very active user of this kind of things. Plus, in the upcoming videos, we are also creating certain videos on OpenCV, where we will be using various kind of new libraries that I have been working on for a particular project of my client, and I will sharing it via videos to you. Hope so you will get the links also for those videos in these videos also, and in most of the channels that we use, like Facebook, YouTube. So do like, share and subscribe to our channel, and keep being with us. Now let's focus on the major problem that we're going to solve is today is updating the actions.py file. What is this actions.py file? Now something you should understand, that is not just a general conversation that we do here in the stories thing. Like, not only just a question and a plain answer to that. What if we need to fetch some data from a website, or we need to fetch some data from some API, like calling a weather data or calling a location data, or something like I want to call know the Zomato's restaurants in a particular city, or even if I want to fetch a data on the from my Google Drive. So as you know that we have already clearly mentioned in the second video that our video will consist of a drive series where we will be using Google Drive API to fetch the data that is available in my Google Drive. In this particular video, we will not tell you how to get this in, do this, that fetching that in a Google Drive API. In the upcoming video, definitely we will be mentioning that. For this video, I am assuming that you have and you know already that how to fetch the Google Drive API and how to get those commands done. Now, instead of going any further, let me go into that folder and create that, means get that file over here that is that I want to do. Now this is actions.py file that I have already created to fetch the data. I will explain one by step that what I am doing over here and how I am fetching the data and other things. There are two special files that you can see, that is one actions.py file and another is a credential.py file, that these two files. I will be replacing these two files. I will not be showing these credentials.json file, because these are my secret files and obviously you guys doesn't need that to be there. You will have your credentials.json file in the fourth video itself, so bear with me. Currently I am using this particular folder. And also one more thing, that some of you guys were asking me that where is the GitHub location of those things. Yes, obviously we missed that, so we have done that. We have added in the link of the first and the second, and obviously in the third video there will be a link of what we have done till now. You can find these are nothing, that this is first, this is the second, and there will be another third one folder that will be uploaded onto the GitHub with the details. Now I have uploaded this actions.py file and replaced it here, so it must be here already. I am already opened it. Now you can see that this file contains a lot of data. Now let's understand that, and after that let's add that into the stories and also into the domain file. What we need to add, we will go one by one. Okay, now currently this is what my actions.py file consists of. That is from, I think it is not completely here till now, so let's go this way. Okay, now these are certain, as you can see in any document over there in the Rasa, whenever Rasa init function works, these are the commands that are always there, because these are the commands that come when you create a mood bot using Rasa init function. Now this is also the structure of this, that def name and def run also is there, but these all are commented out there, and we need to edit these to get the data from there. Okay, now what happens is that when we use these things, what happens is that we create an action. As you can see, there is a name called action questions. It is being created. Now nowhere in the domain file we have mentioned this action, so let's just first copy this action over there and let's talk about it, what this action question does. So whenever in the stories this action question will be triggered, what will happen is that this whole actions.py file will trigger. Means a Python code will be triggered to fetch some data from some API or from some any external places that is not inside in your bot. To remember this one thing, it may require some different dependencies, some different libraries of Python that to be installed. If you're not good with the Python, you might have find it hard to understand this. Now what I am doing currently is that as you can see, this first part just defines the name of that action, that we need to add it to the domain.py file and in the stories.file. So what happens is that it asks for a question and then it searches and utter answer is there. Okay, so currently as you can see in the utter answer, okay, let me help you with that. This is uttered, but after that what it should happen is that it should search for the actions file, that is actions, what was the name, actions.question underscore question, and it should be mentioned after every utter answer. Okay, that is actions question. As you can see, this we have to remember exact name that we have to type. Like here I have mistyped it as action question, so it will confuse our bot only, as names are very important when you are doing it in Rasa or any other of kind of coding environment. The exact name should be there. Since there is no utter answer here, so we will skip that. Here is also no other utter answer is there. Here is also no any utter answer is there. You will see you will here is utter answer is there. So I am I gonna add that action question here. So what happens is that whenever this utter answer happens, automatically bot will know that action questions should be triggered. Now what I will do is, I will rather being doing this all kind of activity, I will close this for once and I will copy the entire code of the previous file, means this file, from my previous already created bot that is working, so that it will be easier for me to do that. That is, I am gonna copy this data file, control C, and I am just going to create, copy this in data, and it will ask me, I want to replace, yes, I want to replace that. So you might find some changes over there, so be with that and learn how to deal with that. We want actions.py file also over there, we want domains.py file also over there to be changed, and nothing else we need to work on to that. So we will go and we will copy it into this section. So yeah, I think the data is here right now. Let me open the Visual Studio Code again. Let's just dive into the folder once, so that we are not wrong place. This is actually okay. This is the folder that we were looking for. Okay, we are in this folder. So yes, you can see this. The config file is there, the domain file is changed, and you have lots of stories, because I just copied the model from another pre-built model. You have to actually write this much if you want to make it perfectly work. This NLU file will also be having lots of things. Similarly, actions.py file has also been changed. So I hope that's okay. So okay, everything is here. So rather we can do this, that we can go to Anaconda prompt, or we can use the Visual Studio Code editor also to just train the bot. So we will try Rasa train on this new data, that everything we have changed. It will retrain the bot, and hopefully everything works fine. We will check that also, that we have not missed any entities, or we have not done any config.yml file faults or etc. We will check that. So let's just open Rasa X, and parallelly we have to open another Anaconda prompt, and there again we have to cd into it and use Rasa run actions, so that actions get registered and we can fetch the data from Google Drive API. Actually, now there is saying registered a function for action question. We will see what will happen because of this window eventually, finally. So since we have trained our bot, we have to go to talk to our bot, and it will ask me to select the model first. I think it is already selected. We have created this at just a today date. Okay, so I will just say hi. Let's see what response does it make. It should actually trigger a response, that hi, how are you, or something like that. How are you doing? It is saying. So I'm good. Okay, let's make a conversation. So it will ask great, because this is a pre-default set of outputs for the particular intent that has said, like good, for good it will say at our ask question, great, how can I help you today? So let's say I'm saying I'm looking for data science documents. So what it should do, that data science should be fetched as a slot, and this should be here, and as you can see in this window, you can see this much URLs are fetched and is shown here right now. Okay, found file, sure, here it is, please refer below, documents for data science. Hope it helps, because we have set that slot and we have called that slot here right now. found a file, and these are different Google Drive files. Like if we click onto this, we will go exactly to that file. Okay, we go to a data science session 1 PPT actually. Okay, so this is how we are doing it right now till now. And if I say that say just a big data, just say big data, then let's see that it fetches the files or not. So it's a basically start fetching the data again. See, start raining down the various document. It may give you 30, 40, 50 results. We have set the page token size. We have already explained that what we have done it there. So it will fetch until unless that page token size is 1, and it will give us all the document that is required up here. So this is actually how the bot is working right now, and hope it is working fine. It is fetching that like right now various data. Now see, it fetches so much of data in spite, because we have given so less information to for it to fetch. So that's why it is fetching a lot of data. Okay, so this is kind of the things that we have done already, and hope that you liked my video. In the next video we will go and we will learn something new, that is we have already discussed here. Let me open it up. That till now we have completed the third video of the phase 1, and then next it will be a shorter video where we will learn how to use the Google Drive API, how to get the credentials file, and again in the final we will test this Rasa X bot, means with the endpoints actually. Means we will use Rasa core debugs mode actually, where we will see the confidence level, we will test and we will visualize a lot of things, and then after that we can try these also. Or I was just trying to do an integration first, so maybe phase 2 will be a much shorter one. This REST channel implementation will be done in the video 5 itself, so not an issue. In the third phase the major things will start, where we will use that. Remember that we will be using integrated version control of a mood bot, not an API one, or we will try to do that actions.py file with just found files, doesn't gives output or something like that. So we will discuss it one by one. Hope so. I will make another video this week. So keep following us, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Do like our Facebook page also, that we have mentioned in the description below. That's it, guys. Thank you very much.